Alright, hey. What you got? Another Risk stream because I'm addicted to this game and I also want to edit later. Originally I was going to do Roblox for, well, a mix of Risk and Roblox, but I think I'll do that Saturday. Not the mix, I think I'll just do Roblox Saturday. Actually, should be epic, but this one also gonna be pretty cool because it's ranked Risk. I have the music. Actually, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Once I get my stream popped up, then we'll get the face cam going, and then of course my great bot, which is always slow. Probably gonna get rid of the bots for both YouTube and Twitch, but we might see. But yeah, hi. We got our Risk today. Looking good so far. Gonna play a few games. I only played one today, which is low. And we already got a game. And hopefully we win. Also want to get some Risk videos going on my second channel, so this is good for that. Not great for viewer engagement though, but who cares? Well, alright. So this sucks. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I take that back. This doesn't suck as much as I originally thought. Never mind, this might actually suck. So the game, with its mystical powers, is telling whoever goes here will win. Unfortunately, that's not going to be us. Really, I'm gonna go here, but I don't think we're gonna win this game because the start is kind of awful. This is going quite similar to how I thought. But this guy can still help us though. If he puts his capital down, then we just take it immediately. That's really honestly, I think, the only thing that helps us here is him putting down his cap here like a moron. And then we steal it on round one, and then we have more troops. And that is basically the dream scenario. Will that happen? That guy's a good cap. That's unfortunate for me, but that's a good cap. I will take this from you. Okay, thank you. Well, I don't even know if I can thank him yet. He's gonna destroy me. I'm not gonna go there. Wow, this kind of sucks, if I'm gonna be honest. I know I haven't said that yet, but this is gonna suck. Okay. Fantastic. You know, I kind of thought he would do that, but still. Yeah, this is not going to be a very long game for me. Like, I almost feel like... Well, I maybe, because I don't think there's anyone here, so I... This should be a long one. And of course there's no one in. Okay. But honestly, I'm gonna try and steal this if there's no one here. The thing is, I won't know them. So sometimes this happens when you play Risk. You just get like these like horrifically garbage like starting positions that you can't do anything with. If I knew green was gonna go there, I would have gone here. But no. Let's see how white responds. Okay, that's not great. Okay, they're gonna do this. Which I guess they can afford to do. And you know what? I feel like being a little troll. So... That game kind of sucked. I didn't really care about that. Alright, that was horrific. But that unfortunately happens sometimes in this little game. There's some PP stuff, man. Yo, I agree with that one. This is the textbook definition of some PP stuff. I would use stronger language, but you know, I'm very relaxed today. Alright, so usually that always happens when I stream Risk. Where you just get that first game that's horrifically awful, and that makes me want to hate my life. And then our second game, usually we don't win our second game either, but usually at least it's like a fun little game. At least like I value my life when I play the second game. And of course, we're not going to get the same luck as the first one and get every single player immediately. So we're just going to have to wait. General Gibbs a lot. Light. Actually, not that great players. Just by the names. You never know. This guy... Okay, well, never mind. That guy's not a grandmaster. This guy could be a grandmaster for all I know. We're gonna get completely destroyed. game sound on? Yeah. Alright, 2 players. Can we get it within the next, like, 30 seconds? Okay. Man, I hate this game sometimes. Please don't leave me, Jim. Just be patient for 5 more seconds. I'm disappointed. Alright. Alfredo Borat 2 from Zimbabwe is going to carry us. This is not a team game. What am I talking about? This is some textbook entertaining content right here. I mean, jeez, just stay for 5 more seconds. Oh my. This is painful. Okay, we got 1. Two. Low-key, this might be the time. I have to give it another play though. Okay, we're just gonna do this. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming, but I feel like it doesn't usually take this long to queue up into a game of Risk. I think this is finally the time. Please. Pretty please. Oh my god, finally. We're gonna have like the worst start than last time. Because of course we are. Alright. let's see. Alright, this is actually far better. Okay, actually I think far is a little too kind, but it is better. Alright, so there's no 1-point holds except for this, which is where I'm gonna go, and then there's gonna be people on the bottom of this. In that case, I could probably just go here, though. Yeah. Again, this is bad, it's just not as bad. But it will be bad because someone will be right here. At this particular spot. If they choose in the next, like, 30 seconds. Oh. Alright. Can't really argue with that one. And then there should be someone down here anyways. Alright, glad it didn't go there. Okay, I'm a little confused. All right. Please. I think we're good. Hopefully none of these guys are trolls and make me wanna hate life. You know, I guess. Bah. Just kind of hoping you can just forget. It's fine. Okay, so orange is there. Well, they're gonna have a fun time. Soon, yeah, they're gonna pull back. Okay, so that's interesting. Don't you tell me. Don't you. Why? 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 You've actually, like, got to be kidding me. Are you serious? Oh my god. Wow, that was actually just awful. Like, there's actually just like nothing left to say other than that was awful. And I'm gonna do that. And at least that potentially buys us some time. No. Interesting. I mean, sure, bro, I guess. This is going to be one of those games. And I kind of just have to accept it. Yeah, yellow's in a good spot, but black, he's gonna run into black, so. Hopefully that happens and then we have enough time to destroy this guy. Actually, I'm gonna try and take this. I think it's possible. I'm just gonna be like this type of person. Yeah, that's the exact type of thing you should do. I am so done with this guy. No, don't attack me. I want my food. Oh, thank you. Out of here. Thank you. Holy, that guy's annoying. If we can get... Oh. That's interesting. Why did Pink quit if he was gonna have a card set? He could have destroyed me. Beats me. Also, why do I have troops here? Hopefully this guy slows. Oh, yellow did get slowed down. If black doesn't go in on us, then we're in a really good... I mean, purple. Oh, I did forget. Black was here. Too. Yeah. Fair. Nice. That's what we like to see. Jeez. Orange is still here, so he clearly has something. He has some hope. Jeez, it took that long to defend? I mean, to put your stuff down? Damn. I'll put on my stream on the twitch.com. So you may hear me. How much did Orange get? 3? They're still playing? Alright. How much did Black get? 8. Alright. We don't need this, but I would like to have it. So yellow has this, and maybe this. Wonder what purple's gonna protect here. Now, whichever one he does. I hope he doesn't go here, because I kind of want this. Yeah, you want to take that bow. Any of that. I just need the cards. Oh, Bill actually did get hit pretty well. I think this might be it for pink, so if purple doesn't get his cards, then we are in a very good spot. Still only 3. But this nigga is set, so I hope he kind of just annoys purple. But not enough for it, he's just gonna get killed. I think he did. I think bro was AFK. I think he got destroyed. Oh no, he didn't. I respect it. I don't know what he's still attacking now. He has nothing. Interesting. Oh, does Fink have this whole bonus? I thought they were broke. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else he can have. So he has all of this. Good to know. So purple could destroy me if he wanted to, or at least break this. How much is this? +3? Confused with what else Pink has. Actually, I should have. Oh. Good. Jeez. We get a set on this one. Who won the home run derby? Did anyone win the home run derby? Oh, win the semis. I. What does orange have? You're just kind of here. Okay, well, we're wow, that isn't even all that. Oh, okay. Damn. Well, if I want to get purple's cards, well, I might actually do that. Oh! They're gonna move that there. I'd say we're in a pretty good spot. Got him with that. It's a little annoying now. So let's show that guy how insignificant what he just did was. And then, you know, kind of just. Yeah. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I think this guy is just kind of screwed now. Damn. Game's still not over yet, but that is a very good spot to be in. Can I please hurry up so I can kill you? Yeah. kind of great that they can't really do anything. Oh, except kind of do that. That's a little sad. Actually, can I kill it now? I think it actually may be kind of broke now. I can still do it. Oh, great, thank you. Please, Black, please. Crazy thing is, I could lose on this turn. It would be incredibly sad, but it is very possible. Please go right. Please go right. Please go right. No! 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 Oh! Oh! It's actually just so sad. Oh my god. Okay, GG's. This one's not good. Josh Allen being washed. That's just not true, though. That's just not true. Josh Allen is winning MVP easily. I hope. Bills are winning the Super Bowl easy. But yo, thanks for the follow. But yes, the Bills are absolutely winning the Super Bowl. First, though, we must navigate this hellhole. Bills about to go 14-2 and lose first round. Honestly, I think 14-2 is way too generous for this team. What is this? The Bills' schedule this year is actually just like so hard to where I don't think it's so difficult where I don't think they can win that many games. Same with the Patriots, actually. The Patriots have a harder schedule, actually. I can't connect the caps. If we don't get Carson, I'm pissed. The Bills. We're fine. Okay, thank you. As I was saying, the Bills are probably gonna go like 10-7. The Patriots will probably go like 8-9. Hate this game. We're both losing week 1. Sorry, I'm a Saints fan. You guys got a pretty good potential. I don't know. I feel like you're still depends on how Tyler shook. Because you got Etienne, very good. You got Tyson, who I think is gonna be very good. I mean, it's the NFC South. Like, you have strong talent, at least. Like, if Baker Mayfield sucks this year, the Bucs aren't winning the division. The Panthers are like kind of 50-50. Yeah, it's 40. I mean, he's still good. It's not like, what was he, top 5? Not top 5. Was he top 10 last year? I don't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like he's still good. At least enough to like win. Want to keep that there. And then we are going to hope and pray that this has nothing on it. Keep it there. Boom. And I'm pretty sure he split the backfield last year. Who did the Jags have? I feel like they had a somewhat decent guy, though. Oh, I should have broken this bonus, frick. Like, it wasn't like the guy was straight garbage. Two, yeah. I mean, so I feel like he could be a pretty good signing for y'all. And then Olave could be good if he's healthy, which is the question with him. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're not good, but they might be good enough to win the division. But I also don't know how hard their schedule is either. That's kind of just based off of like what I think their roster will be. I mean, the Falcons suck, so you can't do worse than them. Slowly breaking this guy's spirit. Division of the worst. Yeah. I mean, what, like most of the teams were 8-9 last year. I think the Bills. Oh, he hit me, frick. What is this guy doing? Guys, that's loud. At least you. Honestly, I feel like all the other NFC divisions are like really good. NFC West, NFC East, NFC North. So at least the Saints aren't in one of those, or else they would definitely be screwed. I think this guy just gave me like a free invitational to attack that. We kind of have to expect to get destroyed by like a random card set. The AFC is very bad, or at least very much. Let's go. You know what? I'm feeling a little greedy. I'm gonna go for this. The AFC North has like really good defense except for the Bengals. But I don't think they're gonna be that good. Yeah, that's expected. Please have a card check. Ooh. The AFC East is basically just the Bills and Patriots. Our schedule is so hard, we're probably gonna suck anyways. At least we're gonna look bad in terms of record. We may actually be really good. But like the Bills play the NFC North, AFC West. The Rams, Texans, and the Ravens. I don't see. I think this Bills team is way better than last year. I just don't see him winning that many games because the schedule guides. Well, it's not even schedule guides. This is like pre-made like a while ago. But we were not spared. I actually don't know why I'm trying to retake these bonuses. We're gonna get like absolutely destroyed. Oh shoot, I didn't see that. Fall. That's a little bad. Hopefully it's another card set. Alright. This is like my thing with Sean McDermott and Joe Brady. I think Joe Brady was kind of maybe held back last year. So I feel like he could be better. It depends. I feel like this entire season is dependent on if McDermott was a problem. I don't think he should have been fired. At least this year. He should have been fired after like 13 seconds or a game like that. Like something so horrifically unexcusable. I don't think he was fired over at Allen's worst career game ever. I like Jim Leonard though, because our biggest problem last year was our run defense being so horrifically awful. It kind of doesn't matter what the rest of the team did, because I mean I kind of say it as like a joke, but we got completely torn that we played. This was a valiant stand. This was a valiant stand. Oh yeah. Oh, this is over. This is over. I actually don't understand what he's doing. Like he could just end this. I guess that's good for me. He's trying to go for the world domination route, which I guess is fair. Okay, well at least I'm not gonna do this. I can maybe like come back still. I don't know what this guy's doing. Jim Leonard, our new defensive coordinator, is really good. He's gonna be able to stop the run. Offensive coordinator, actually I think it was your coordinator back when he won the Super Bowl. But he's mainly just to help Brady. Because obviously Brady's the offensive guy. So I think the Bills' offense would be better because you essentially keep the same O-line. You still have that same tight ends, running backs. You just added DJ Moore. And Skyler Bell, who could be very good. Defensively, Bradley Chubb and CJ Gardner-Johnson are the big additions. I want to believe this. Well, I feel like that's like a time will tell. I feel like we just gotta walk it back. I hope we get a card set. So hopefully the run defense is good. I think this Bills team is definitely better. It just depends. Was Joe Brady the right decision? Okay, GG's, we're dead. Right. If it takes enough time, we can win. But again, this game was so bad. Oh, this is so over. This is so over. Oh, no. No, no. Oh. Wait, he's gonna be a moron. Big number. Okay. We're still screwed. He was just too rich. Damn. This was a good game. Unfortunately, I should have been able to kill this guy. I lost by one troop, and that was basically the factor in this game. Tough. I don't like the draft James Cook this year. Honestly, I don't even feel like James Cook is a great fantasy running back. Oh god, don't do that. I don't know, I don't feel like he's good, but I feel like there's a lot of better options. I feel like he'll do similar to last year, which was still good, but can't really argue with that. If it works, it works. Must have time on that one. I do have an all Bills fantasy team, so I get to absolutely hook. Hopefully, I don't think. Where? That's the fantasy app. I can't wait for football season. The fantasy football team's projected like a 1% playoff chance, I think. Oh, 10. It's just all Bills players, though. Wait. Oh, Kyle Allen. Alright. Right, Christian McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor last year. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I think my fantasy... I've done a few drafts, but I haven't done, like, the gridiron stuff. And my drafts with friends yet. I think my strat is just to draft running backs as much as possible, or just at the first 3 rounds, because you have like the Christian McCaffrey, the Jahmyr Gibbs, and B. John Robinson tier in the fantasy. Maybe you could include Jonathan Taylor, but I'm not as high on him this year. Then you drop down to, after like the first 5 picks, Jonathan Taylor, Devon Achane, maybe Saquon Barkley. Then after that, you just get to like DeAndre Swift, Ashton Genty, two guys who could be good, but if you want to make the best roster possible, those are not the guys. I'm not touching. I'm definitely not. I don't think I'm doing. I'm gonna pick up Jonathan Taylor. Only because I don't really like the Colts. I think Christian McCaffrey's a little hard to pass up on now. But I feel like the potential. And then if you don't like him, you like trade him. I feel like. I feel like at least for ESPN, I think the draft board is Jahmyr Gibbs, Puka Nacua, Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, and then I think you gotta pick Chris McCaffrey. He does, and I think like there's like a trend where he gets hurt every other year. But the potential is just way too crazy. So I don't think you can pass up on it that easily. But yes, he does get hurt. I feel like you never know what's going to happen with him. I would honestly pick Devon Achane if the Dolphins were going to be good. But they are not going to be very good this year. I just realized our start is terrible again. I mean, I guess James Cook is probably the safest running back pick. Okay, jeez, this is why do we get such awful starts all the time? And this is actually like ridiculous. James Cook is probably the safest pick at running back because okay, that's true. I did kind of Jahmyr Gibbs. I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs is the safest because including me, I don't take Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, I don't like Bijan Robinson over Gibbs. Gibbs, especially now with Montgomery gone. Holy shit. Was always going to be really good. Probably 30 points every game. Maybe like an occasional like 2. I feel like you know what you're getting with Gibbs every week. Maybe because the Falcons just suck. I don't think you... But I guess they would give it to ball more to Bijan. So I guess it kind of evens out. I think in terms of safest, it's Gibbs, Cook, Bijan. Least safe, obviously Jonathan Taylor and McCaffrey. Achane's in the middle. I think Achane will be good this year. Maybe not as great though. But I think the Packers, basically the Packers staff, had Josh Jacobs good, so. And I do agree with you though that Gibbs is safe. Gentry and other young. Geez, everyone's down here. I did forget about Amarian Hampton. I actually think Amarian Hampton's gonna be the best of the young running backs this year. Because obviously it's similar to like Bijan, but Gentry is less good. Where he's going to be decent. He's not a bad player. It's just that the Raiders this year are going to be awful. I think the Raiders next year. The Raiders this year are going to be so awful to where you don't know if he's going to do good. I do think they improved their O-line now, so I guess you could give credit there. I think the Chargers just are really good though. At least in the regular season. I think Ryan Hampton's going to have... I think I would take Chase Brown though. I kind of like where he's at on the draft board.
Chase Brown, I think, is going to be a top 5. Or almost top 5 fantasy running back this year. Because the Bengals' offense is just consistently good. Oh, what happened? Yeah. What was I forgetting about? Saquon Barkley. Chase Brown is a very underrated. I feel like you can always get him like around 3 or so. And I think he finished like 6th. Chargers O-line was worse. Well, I don't even think the Chargers starter O-line is bad. I think their problem is most of their guys, like Joe Alt, got injured. So then, the dead last PFF guys came in. So if you have them all healthy, then I think he could cook. I think he'd definitely be, at the very least, better. So I would put a good amount of stock in Amari Hampton this year. Well, Saquon Barkley, I forget who the Eagles' offensive coordinator was. That guy was awful. So now that guy is gone, I think you can put more stock into Barkley. Hopefully. Oh, I don't think I would draft Barkley though. Because again, my strategy is to just draft like 3 running backs off the board. Maybe if I'm my top 3 pick, maybe like Puka Nacua or Jahmyr Gibbs. He is getting old. That's fair. I think I would draft. If I had the first overall pick, Jahmyr Gibbs, then Chase Brown, and Amari Hampton, I think. I think that is like kind of my strategy if I had like the first overall pick. Then you get 3 running backs, and then you have like the wide receiver range. And I think Devontae Adams is a guy I get a lot because I usually draft Matthew Stafford. It's also my philosophy on drafting quarterbacks late. So then you get like Matthew Stafford, Devontae Adams, DJ Moore, because I think he could be really good this year. But that's also me being a Bills fan with that statement. And then you pick maybe like Colson Loveland. I think that's a very good first 6 picks. That's with the first overall pick. And I think you just take the top 5, including McCaffrey. You just take them down if you're in the middle of the picks. I think from my experience in the mock draft, I think the 10th pick is the worst. Because then you're kind of forced to take like Jonathan Taylor or Etienne. Like a Malik Neighbors. Actually, he's going to be injured, so I don't think he's going to be a good pick. Rashee Rice would be a good pick if Mahomes was there for the whole season. But his fate is unknown. So I don't know how he's going to do. Well, I think he did good with Minshew, didn't he? So maybe he would. I don't know. I feel like you only should take wide receivers in the first like 3 rounds if they're like. That's not the philosophy I'm kind of going for. I think you very visibly see the running backs fall off after like the 9th pick. You see the wide receivers fall off in like the 8th round. You can get good guys, and I feel like even like the waiver wire. The only good running back I got on the waiver wire last year was Rico Dowdle. I got a good amount of wide receivers on the waiver wire. I don't care what the rest of my team looks like if I could get it. Honestly, I don't blame you. Hammer mouth. But I feel like if you get Gibbs and 2 other great running backs, basically starting running backs, you don't need to get those pretty much ever. which is a great thing to have. Because my biggest fault last year is I just didn't have any running backs to support. I also had like 8 fantasy football teams, so I had a lot of experience. I could definitely say running back was my weakness. Wide receivers, you found guys like Michael Wilson, Quentin Johnson when he was good for the first like 3 weeks. Maybe even like DK Metcalf. You find those guys on a waiver wire randomly. Rashee Rice, I got him in a league. And he was one of the reasons why I made the championship. I lost, but in the Gridiron League. Running back, you don't find those. I guess Trevor and Henderson, that's good, that's fair. Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, McBride, Adams, and Neighbors. Neighbors was a good pick if he was healthy. Dowell and Henderson. I did forget about Henderson. I think he's like in between Amar and Hampton, Nash, and Genty for me. I think Amar and Hampton's going to be the better of the second-year guys. And then Henderson, I mean, he's on the Patriots. Again, I think the Patriots are going to... Obviously, I like hitting on the Patriots. Me saying that they're going to have, like, win this record kind of makes me feel like they're going to be, like, trash. I just think this schedule's hard. I think they're better than last year. But I feel like Henderson's still going to be, like, a top 5, 10 running back. Okay, not top 5, top 10 running back. So he could be a really great player. Oh, God. Rico Dowdle, isn't he on the Steelers now? What do you think about Brees this year? That is a question that I've like occasionally thought of when I look at the draft boards. It's honestly, I think, the same with Garrett Wilson, where you know they aren't bad, but the Jets are so awful to where you don't know if they're going to be good. Because again, I feel like this is the same trend every year, where you would think by just looking at like the Jets, outside of quarterback, they should be a good team. But there are some like the Jets should be a good team every year, I feel like. Garrett Wilson, who could be a top 5, 10 wide receiver. Breece Hall, top 5, 10 running back. Even Sauce Gardner, who get toast sometimes, he was still good. Oh, we're in the card set phase now. Shoot. I feel like the O-line isn't even that bad either. I could be wrong about that. They just got Kenyon Sadiq. That's true, that's true. But even in the last few years, they should still be good. But they just are not somehow. I guess you could like fault that on the offensive coordinators, the system, but still. The Jets are just a mystery. Which is good for me because again, fuck the Jets. But it makes no sense why they are as bad as they are. The Dolphins at least make sense, for the most part. But the Jets just are an anomaly in the sport. So for Breece, probably not. I mean, if he's like available in like the 12th round for some reason, then yeah, probably. If you need a running back or a backup. But if you would have like, yeah, that's probably where I take him. I don't know where he's ranked in the You probably have to assume like around the area with like DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson. What the guy by the 5th? Yeah, I don't think he's a 5th round guy. I feel like that's a little. He's in that range. I would not take him there. I'm just gonna put every single troop icon down there. Okay, I probably have to use my card set. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like it's too unknown. Okay, well maybe I should not have done that. Ugh. Maybe one of the few 4 down. That's true. You do make a good point there. Last thing, I just screwed myself. So actually, how did he do last season? Wilson. Oh, I'm in British Hall. I forgot Garrett Wilson was injured last year. Brees Hall. I mean, maybe. But again, would I take him as a 5th? A 4th? Most of his games are just like 6, 9, 6, 7. I don't feel like I would take him that high. It's not necessarily the production that I would kind of want. That's. I mean, doesn't he have competition too now? I don't remember who the other guy is. But I feel like. What should this guy get? Okay, so I'm gonna have to put most of my troops. Okay. Blake Corum. That is actually just a very good question. How did both of them do? I feel like Williams. I do a lot of fantasy football. I feel like he's a Julio Rodriguez guy. The starting pitcher here for the Diamondbacks. Where he can he's not bad in terms of fantasy points. It's just very consistent. Which on one hand could be good, but it doesn't like stand out. Okay, actually maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have looked at his stats first. Never mind, this is actually very good. Yeah, 2020. Okay, yeah, I should have looked at his stats first. Okay, maybe I should change my draft strategy with Williams. That was actually pretty good. Blake Corum. Based off of 2025, I'd probably say Williams. But honestly, I'm kind of looking at one of my, I have like a few leaks already. 107? honestly not bad because he could. If Williams gets injured, then I think he could actually be like set. You think Breed? Yeah, but I think in this case, I think that is like the difference. Like Kyron Williams. Wait, if possible. I feel like you're in a good spot. I don't know, Breece Hall is just risky because you don't know. Well, you know the Jets are gonna be bad. You just don't know how bad they're gonna be. Okay, I'm definitely collecting the card sets off of this guy. Holy. I definitely agree that the Rams are the better team in terms of running backs. Kyron Williams is gonna be great. Oh, let's get purples. Blake Corum Rams a little more scoring opportunities. Yeah. Now, I guess the big concern with the Rams is they have so many guys who could score. So I guess, yeah. You got Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua. I'm blanking on their tight end. They have a really good tight end. At least in the playoffs. Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, Matthew Stafford running it himself. But they have a lot of options. And their defense maybe... Well, their defense will get so good. Parkinson, yeah. So I guess that's like the big caution. But if you look at 2025, they basically had the same offense. So unless their schedule's harder... I'm going to do my schedule predictions on stream next month. So I don't know their schedule by heart. Oh shit, yellow quit. Please don't go all to me, blue, thank you. Tanner Higbee, yes. Higbee. They do have Higbee. McVay does not run the ball. Yeah, it's fair. But I feel like over jeez, I'm so like oh shit. I'm living in like Wonderland on this one. Ah, oh, hell no, son. Hell no. Yeah, back off. Thank you. Anyways, that was horrifically concerning. I'm greatly concerned after what I saw, Jack. It does not run. That was bad. But, you know, what I can do. You know, chat, I actually have a brilliant idea. That would have been more brilliant if I had more troops. We're just gonna do a small maneuver called that. That was some bull. If this guy has a card set, we might get completely destroyed. Hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully, blue doesn't like 25. Great start. Please don't go down to a 1. I beg. Okay, maybe he just forgets that white exists. Why couldn't the cat be here? Why couldn't the cat be here? If the cat was here, then I could have just gotten the freest, like, bag securer of all time. Risk. Wait a minute. Yes, he's stupid. Let's go. Please end here. I would be so thankful if you just stopped. Let's not stop it. He's gonna ram into this. Yeah, okay. And he failed anyways. Wait, he's cooked. Shoot, never mind, we're broke. No, we can't get the kill. So I feel like what we have to do here. Yeah, no, I think we're screwed. Wherever the spot does, don't allow him to run through this. Whatever you do. Okay, I have a card check. He doesn't have a card check. Bots are so useless. This is horrific. Are you telling me there's a chance? Watch, there's gonna be like something like a 40 on the, like one of this guy's stuff, and I'm gonna be pissed. And then just to be sure, because I'm getting pissed off by this guy's stuff. Oh, never mind, there's a cow here. Please don't piss me off. Thank you. I'm just gonna do that because it's gonna help me. course there's more. Oh my god. I hate bots with a burning passion. Like seriously, what do these bots even do? Alright, well now I'm gonna get touched. How does he have more? He just okay. I can't even like do that. Well, this is all it has. I think he has this. Which would explain a lot. Yeah, that is unfortunate. It's so over. GG's. That was, I want to say that was the best of the games. You know, I can't be entirely mad at that one. That was unfortunate. This is, I'd say that was the most unfortunate death so far. That first game was absolutely horrific. And then, second game, I actually don't remember what happened in the second game already. I'm turning my fan now. Boom, boom. And then we'll rock with, hopefully, our first win of the day. Wait. No, actually I did. No, I didn't win a game. I feel like I've had a bunch of games today where I've gotten, like, close. But then I kind of just get, like, rolled. I need the people on my side to stop being AFK. At least on the other side. Oh no, the second game. I do remember the second game. That was the game where I needed to kill yellow for a card set to win the game, basically. And I was short by one troop, and then black got the kill. That was the saddest. So that was actually our best effort, which is not great. This hammer. I think I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. This has gone on for too long. If we'll get This is probably like the most fun part of Risk Global Domination. Is that sometimes the games just do not start ever. Actually, I'm sure I'll probably turn the turn timer down. But these are in general the best settings. Does OBS keep that? Yeah. So sometimes the game capture is kind of cringe. Disco Jarvis finally got a third player. Will he stay though? I should run a prediction. I haven't done a prediction yet. I'm pretty sure I can run a prediction. I don't actually know how to do that. Prediction would be cool though. We're gambling. I still need to try everything out with the affiliate features. Alright, the last game of the day. I have energy, so hopefully we can win. And we've got a bad start though. We haven't gotten like good 1 point holds, which is basically my entire strategy. Please, game, give me that. Can't really say I didn't get that. Now, the question is which one? +5, +6. Generally, I feel like there's gonna be more people here. I don't think there's gonna be someone here. There's someone here. Could be here or here. I guess we just evaluate, but I kind of like this, especially with the 6. And then you can move into here. Because there's gonna be multiple people here, so I can kind of claim this corner, hopefully early. Hopefully there's no like random guy who goes here. Is that what happened the first game, or did that happen off stream? I don't remember. That one was rough. Alright, so will I, Experiment X, enjoy the last game of Risk today? I guess we're gonna have to wait until lunch comes actually, but I have a strange feeling, chat, that I'm not going to like this game of Risk. Yeah, no, this is giving me the vibes that someone is going to go here. Okay. You know, if no one's here, I'm gonna be very upset. Because now I kind of have to go here. Perfect. Alright. And judging by the fact that I can see a few people, I'm going to take it there's no one here. Which means that going here would have been the smarter idea. Oh, this guy. Okay. I guess trying to do is just something I don't usually do. But I think I gotta. And I guess I could try and go for here. I think I kind of have to go with the side bonus. I could try to claim middle. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna put a few troops here and then go up and claim this bonus. And then try and work my way in. I actually think this could go very poorly. No, I feel like it's kind of better if I actually not gonna have enough. Yeah, okay. This is so. I don't actually have gotten like 4 horrific like capital spots to where I can't do much with. It's actually like stream locked. I win most of the games I don't stream. And then when I stream, I get this. And again, I can't say I've lost yet. This makes my life harder. I didn't get this bonus on the first turn. And because I would have gotten destroyed by these guys. So maybe, you know, green doesn't have all of this yet. And there could be a challenge. Right. Right, that's something that would happen in this game. And, well, actually, I guess black could be here. Or here. There's other stuff. I don't think they can be here. They're clearly not here. Maybe here? And based off the attacks, it's either one of these spots. Okay, that's what I said. I'm not letting him take this whole bonus. Okay, it's gonna make me put some troops down to attack him. Great. $10? Oh, that means he... Man, I could have got here, got a +5. And then probably would have been able to get this too. This is the type of thing that happens when I play Risk Global Domination. So now he's going to probably have this. Maybe black is here. So I shouldn't attack into here. Right? Because blue's here, green's here, orange is here. Well, orange is here, but they're attacking here now. Pink? I think pink is here. Or an entrance. Pretty sure that's... Yeah, that's here. Holy bro, this is going to be a rough game. On one hand, I don't want to say I have kind of energy to do a third. Well, a fourth. But I guess it depends on the fashion I get. Oh, to do a fifth. This is my fourth. Because this is some bowl. How can I go out on this bowl? Basically, my entire plan is that the green doesn't have all of this, or black's capital is here. I guess I could go for the center. Wait, why didn't I just do that? Okay. Oh yes, it's better. I could try and go for Meat Hall. If I keep this. I think given that plan though, I'd have to let blue keep this, which is... Maybe I go for here and just hope I don't get attacked. If this wasn't here, or there's a blizzard here, my life would be so much easier for this bonus. But I guess my decision... Okay, so he has to be here. Alright, because +5. Extra troop. Alright, so based off of this bowl, I think I'm going to do another round. I don't think I can go out like this. I'll give it until Green's turn now. I'll give it till Green's turn. Because then maybe I could like challenge him. But if Green breaks me, I think I'm just screwed. Because then I can't deal with blue and then Green's just going to come in from this side. And I can't get this bonus. Black is here. Probably. There's a chance he's not. Very slim. But that exists. If black is here, and he just actually got this bonus, that's huge. But now I'm just too delusional. He doesn't have this. Black is here and he's attacking like this. Now let's see how blue responds first, because he could. I feel like he could be the player to just ram into my cap, and I'm screwed anyways. Okay, no, black is here. Because orange responded. Yeah, this is I can't even like use words properly to describe like the level of bull this round is. Wait, what? I was not paying attention for 1 second. How did... Oh, he just lost a 5 on... Okay, nice. I have somewhat restored faith. Only because of this. Did he just like disconnect, or is he... How much did blue get? Probably +7 or 8? 10? I guess that's... confused though. I feel like green... I guess that helps me, but it's a little weird. Do I try and go in? I don't know if fighting blue here, or at least trying to claim back that bonus, is the play. I think I try and hope that green is actually AFK. And then I try and take over the right side. And then I start with this too. I like that. He's only get like 6 troops. We can't really fight blue here. 5? Okay, that's just bad. Oh. Okay, well, if black has that, then... Okay. No! My good move has probably been undone. That is what I'm talking about. Did he attack anything? You can see. He has to have more than this. So I'm gonna hit his bonus. That is huge. This is where we turn the game around, chat. This is actually... Okay, sorry, it's lagging.
Wait, does he? Oh. Oh no, because he owns this. But I have to attack because that means black owns all of this. Well played. That gives me an advantage here. If I play this well, I could break blue's bonus. Hopefully green isn't entirely dead. Okay, I think I have to put all of my troops that's going up here and getting green's cards. And then I finish off black, and then I fortify. And I kill blue if necessary. When I break his bonus if necessary, I can't kill blue. I'm not that rich. Oh. Shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. Of course. Why? Let me get a good amount of troops.
Actually, I don't think we kill black this turn. We let him hide in that corner. And we get another card next turn. I think we claim the bonuses. I think that's what we do. Nothing else. The rest of the troops go here. We don't even guard the cap. And hopefully there's not like blue right here. That would actually be so sad. I want to be safe here. But actually, that's good. If he doesn't attack, then that's great. Alright. If blue doesn't kill us, we can get black's cards. Okay, okay. This is time for our big gamer move, chat. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Orange at least put in his cards. I think this is another second place game. This is just tragic. And then we'll put down 9 just for safety. And then we get ready to rumble. Back. Okay, we still got 34 troops. Okay, I can see that. So I was going to see it a little bit. Yes. Aww, I thought I used to be down. Okay, this guy is playing short. There's 2 caps down here. You can't get rid of me. Interesting. Orange has stuff. Alright. Probably these 2, if I had to guess. Yeah, because orange has a cap. Orange has a cap. Alright, we're just gonna move what's here onto here. And then, yeah. Actually, how much do we get? Of course he gets 45. Please, Orange, don't die. I actually need you in this game. Good game, we're screwed. Not a bad shaft. What's making us? Okay, he gets it. Because then you can fortify stuff on and we can't do anything about it. Or you could also do that, which is... Now we're still screwed, but at least that, like... Okay, it's just that. This VOD is going to be called The Risk of Sadness. GG's. At least that went up in points. So yeah, 59 on that. That's a pretty good stream. If anyone's still watching, make sure to join my Discord. Subscribe to the YouTubes, which are now in the bio thingy. Is updated that. Next stream will be Today's Monday. Next stream will be Saturday.